Hey folks, Kelso here with another little video. This time I'm featuring my all-time favorite knife, period. So it's gonna be my favorite design also, but this particular one is my favorite knife, like the actual one that is my favorite. It's epic. I really like it. This was the second LT Wright knife that I ever got, and it is the Bush Baby HC. So it's 1075. It's full flat, and this was like a little darker, like brown canvas micarta. It wasn't the natural, with loveless bolts and a stainless tube. And it had a 2-stage patina. Come on, phone. There you go. The LT does in-house. Fantastic knife. 9-degree spine, super sharp, great carver. I've done a bunch of stuff to this setup that kind of lends to being my favorite knife, I guess, because I can include the entire thing as being my favorite. And it's got a JRE sheath, and it did have a dangler on it, and I just took a pair of bolt cutters and cut that D-ring and just made it so I could have it on my belt. With it being as short as it is, it rides good on the belt. This is also a LT Wright ferro rod that I have shrunk the head down on a little bit. It was wider at the top. I just made it roughly the same thickness as the sheath with the knife in it. So it's roughly the same thickness. And with JREs, they all have this top hole here. And I like to use that real estate to attach a sheath pouch. This was one of the first ones that I had ever made. And it's just a leather pouch with a pine button. I keep some gizmos and goodies in there, fat wood and some other treasures. Swiss Army knife walker, lighter, ferro rod, fishing kit, water purification tabs, sharpening kit, frog gig, lots of stuff like that. But there are too many good memories had with this knife. Really a ton of them. This is primarily what you'll see me with. It shows. It's either this guy or I have a pronghorn that I have set up the exact same way. It has a different sheath, but I've modified the sheath. Like the sheath that it comes with doesn't have a ferro rod loop, but I put one on it, and I also have a sheath kit on it. But this is my my setup at lots of shows. So Georgia Bookcraft or something like that, more than likely you're going to see me with this one particular. You can customize these things. So the way that I have my lanyard set up is I have a glow nut and a ferro rod just as backup. And then this is a piece of mastodon ivory that I made a bead out of. And it's the same piece that lives on my bracelet, and my wife has a piece on a bracelet that she wears. And 1075, super easy to sharpen. Primarily I just use the strop at this point. You can see it's got a pretty good polish on there, but she stays sharp enough where a strop will get her back where I want her. But it's a great knife. Super comfortable for me. You know, I don't know what's comfortable for you guys, but the old broomstick style barrel handle is a pretty universal. And lots of room for personal DIY activities to make these things your own. Just like this one. But that's her all-time favorite LT Wright knife, the Bush Baby HC. Thanks, guys.